Hello, everyone, and welcome to Red Valkyrie Presents. I'm, of course, Shae the Red with my amazing co-host, Cyborg Valkyrie. How you doing, Cy?
I am doing awesome. How are you today, Shae?
Good. It's a little toasty in here because, got a nice jacket for the cosplay. By the way, Dave, can I
Yeah.
just say thank you so much for giving me an excuse to buy this jacket that I definitely didn't need, but I'm so happy is in my life now. Like, I was like, no, it's for a cosplay. I totally have to. But
So
yeah,
you're already, we haven't even started the show and I'm already getting thrown underneath the bus. I can see how
no,
the
it's
show is
great.
going to go.
No, it's fantastic. I am so excited because Sai can't get mad at me because it has a legitimate business purpose.
And it's a
Yeah.
business write-off too.
Exactly. And you know
That's
what?
my
I look
concern
really hot in it.
is whether it's legitimate business purpose.
I look really good in it, though. It's fine. It's
I-
fine. Anyway,
I think our trip to the mall after this stream is going to be a business expense too.
yes. I'm not going to spend all of the money I just got. I'm probably going to spend my look. If you all want to super chat us, that
Look,
would help.
there's a hot topic at this mall, and
There's a PayPal donate. I'm just saying.
yeah, there is. It's in the description.
Anyway, we're here obviously with Dave. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Oh, gonna be an
Did you wake
interesting
up a
show.
sleep out of your eyes and
Well, that
nice
and like the
stretch.
large cup. Well, that with the large cup of coffee, which most people refer to as my morning cup of diabetes. I should be good.
Okay, all right. Look at Dan says I'm here for the write-offs. Yes, play goal. Oh, baby Dan, we miss you. Yes, hot topic.
I might wear my boobs to this very rural Virginia hot topic. We'll see how it goes.
Oh my gosh. King League, thank you for the $2. He says, stop guilt tripping me. Fair, I understand, League. Thank you for the money. We love it very much. All right. Oh, we're waiting for Dancing Taco.
Yeah,
Let's wait for Taco. Dave, you haven't met Taco. There he is. Angry Dancing Taco.
That is happy Taco. Liar.
And he's so grumpy looking. I like how he's dancing and blinking like we've got a gun to his little head. The guacamole gun. You skipped over an entire thing.
That's like me and my fiance, we have a 6-pound chihuahua, and that's him in the morning.
Yes, exactly. All right, are we ready for this cosplay reveal?
Nope,
and then we can go to the king.
Metamorphosis completed, sir.
Shae the Red
Has now become
awesome.
Nice jacket.
Best jacket ever.
Yeah.
Love this jacket. Oh, so nice.
Also,
perfect.
You redyed your hair.
I did. I redyed my hair for this too. I just want you to know. I made sure that I was bringing the red.
Listen, I'm an 80s kid. We all know we grew up with redheads as just
mega badasses.
Yeah. I mean, go through the list. Mary Jane, Scarlet. I mean, it was just
April O'Neil.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I'm right there with you. Look at Creators Outlet says it's even funnier because now the taco dances on your face, Sai.
Well, hold on.
Where Sai prefers tacos to dance.
I prefer that they dance in my belly, actually.
We're not talking about the same taco.
Oh,
this conversation
that is true.
Somewhere else.
That is true.
I was dirtier than Sai for once.
Yes,
all right, so we're here.
Yes, you were.
We're here for Rogue the American Dream. So Dave, you want to tell us a little bit about this creation of your very own redhead badass that you're bringing to life?
Well, let's see, where to even start? So, the book is based somewhere in the future, and America has fallen due to the Second Civil War. Society has fallen apart, and everything. And a new regime has taken over and seized control of what is left and hurled everybody into what is left of the East Coast. Under the new regime's orders, which is referred to as, which is the New American Order, or the NAO,
Now.
which are
Now.
listed of now.
Now, do it now.
Anybody who does not obey or follow the rules, the new rules that are set into motion, is either banished to the wastelands of old New York or executed. And now with another war, a third war hanging in the balance, Rogue is the only chance and hope for true freedom and redemption. She just doesn't give a shit anymore.
Creator's Outlet says, "Wow, this book is too real."
Those thighs do look like the thighs of a savior. Just saying.
Look, I'm fine with those thighs. As a girl that is not little, I approve of those thighs.
She's gonna bicycle her way to our freedom. That's what
She looks like she could crack walnuts between those babies.
No,
like,
she looks like she could crack bowling balls.
Watermelon?
Bowling ball.
Skull, a human skull.
Marble.
Wow, that's impressive. Oh my gosh. This is, so basically you have a redhead at the end of her rope who no longer gives a fuck. That's
redheads don't have a long rope, just saying.
This is not, you don't want to push redheads to that point.
I mean, I enjoy it, but I'm a masochist, so.
Oh, so Soul Ion has a technical question. It says, how do we know when there are new backers? Because you're on 3 separate platforms. Can Dave sound the alarm or something?
Wait, what was the question? I'm sorry.
Our audience likes to watch the backer number go up, but it's difficult because you are on Fund My Comic, Kickstarter, and Indiegogo, which means they don't know where people are backing. so if
in other words,
I actually do get emails whenever there is a new backer on the sites. So whenever somebody does back, I know what site what site it came through, and also I can watch the dollar amount go up and see which one is actually doing better or which one sells better.
Very nice.
That was the hardest challenge, was setting up all 3 sites.
If you see any during the show, let us know. But we also understand you're on mobile, so you're probably not going to see anything.
No, unfortunately not.
Yeah.
And right there, if you can zoom in, that's all the new rules of the New American Order.
No freedom of religion.
No red or processed meat. No smoking/alcohol. All civilians over 16 were required to work a minimum of 40 hours a week. All jobs will be appointed by your labor department. No sex unless for reproductive use. And upon authorization from your local Department of Child Services, all marriages will be arranged by your local civil union bureau. Only books approved by your local Department of Literature. No firearms, no gas vehicles, only green-friendly vehicles, which will be assigned to you by your local transportation department. All housing, clothing, food, and resources will be distributed evenly and equally by your local Housing and Urban Development Department. Anyone found in violation of the New America policies will be deported or executed. Thank you and enjoy your stay.
That sounds terrible. That sounds abysmal. Thank you, Shelby. Says hair looks good, Shae. Thank you very much, Shelby. I worked very hard in dyeing this. I actually really did, and was trying very hard not to get dye all over Size Mom's bathroom.
But you did.
I didn't get a ton. Just like a little tiny bit.
You're not going to live it down. You know that now, right?
You know what? Bring it. Okay, because
You know what?
Sidrock
It doesn't matter.
died.
It's one of those things where like 5 years from now it's gonna be. Do you remember that time you got red dye?
Yeah, the countertop in the bathroom doesn't even exist anymore. But you remember that time?
You remember that time, that old nasty countertop that we hated, where you get that one dot of red dye? No, I don't. Which time it probably has happened multiple times.
So, are the fascists that are hanging here the people with the government, or do they call the people with the government call the violators fascists?
The government and the people call anybody who does not live up to their status fascists. Government
Nice.
has
So
pretty
it's
much
literally today. Gotcha.
the government has literally virtue signaled and made the people, the remaining of them, think and believe a certain way. That anybody who doesn't agree with this new way is the enemy and is trying to take away their freedoms and their happiness, and that they are the fascists.
Yeah, I would be right by Rogue doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
I love how his bulge is not even a bulge.
Why, Sai? Your obsession with characters' crotches.
Because he's an SJW, and so I noticed how you basically
Ken
neutered
Dalton.
him. Yeah.
I mean, that it happens, as most SJWs are Kendalled. It's life.
Do we call her Karen? Because that looks like a Karen face.
Well, that is actually that is Catherine Vanderbilt. She is the president and supreme commander of the New American Order.
Yeah, she looks like an HOA Karen.
You could call her Catherine, and she would be. That's like I think a level up of Karen.
Yeah.
Karen are the minions. Catherine is the overlord of the Karens. Sorry if anyone that watches this goes by Catherine.
Sorry, everybody.
Name.
Sorry.
Or Karen, really. Both are unfortunate. I love this picture. I think this is one of my favorite bits of art that you have of her, where she's still jacked, but really pretty.
Yep. Well, and I was going over character designs with my artist, Kitty Cuss. We went through a couple different outfit designs and stuff, but the form of the character was set right from the get-go. I was like, well, she's going to be a redhead. He's like, why red? I'm like, 80s kid, just do it. It's redhead. And I told him, I says, I want her, muscular. She's toned. She's ex-military, special forces. She has to look like she can handle her own without a problem.
Yeah. I like Soul Ion's comment. I like the fact that Chad has a man bun. That detail makes it super realistic, low T. Ugh.
There's nothing wrong with being low T. You just have to make up for it with something else, and this
High
is just
E.
an absence of everything.
It's low T with nothing to
Yeah.
get the other side of it.
You're milk toast now. Enjoy.
Ah, gotcha. You've done a very good job in making your characters look like I want to punch them.
That was one of the main things. When I was writing them and also going over outfit designs with Kitty, I was like, no, I want you to hate these people, because I was like, I want readers to absolutely hate these people as soon as they are introduced. I want you to instantly go, okay, they need to get punched, like right now. Like they said one word and already they need to be punched. I don't like them. Like, again, I'm an 80s child, 90s kid. So if anybody remembers the old 80s action movies and whatever, as soon as you met the main villain, it was, nope, you're an asshole. He's got to die. Yeah. Nope. End of story.
Yeah, you can always
got to die, and it's got to be brutal, and it's got to be bad, and I already don't like this guy at all.
I used to watch them all the time with my dad, and my favorite ones were always where you saw the guy come in and they would try to be like nice to,
Yep.
it was usually the main guy's little girl, like his daughter, and he would try
Yep.
to be nice, and the daughter's like, I don't know, and I was like, don't you go with him? That is clearly the villain. Like, he has white hair and a glass eye. Come on now. And she's just like, I don't want to go with Papa Vladimir, Daddy. Like, yeah. Look at the name. Come on now. Like, it should just be bad guy. Like, that should just be his fucking title of the entire thing.
That was one of the main things I wanted, and definitely the way I wrote them. And first panel, you when they talk, you're like, nope, don't like you at all.
Awesome. So this is, how many pages did you say?
It's 121 pages.
Jeez, Lou.
And
fit it in the 120. Had to go the extra one.
Had to fit. Got to be unique. And the beauty part about this book, one of the many beauty things about this book, is that my artist Kitty, he has 3 pages left to do, and then the lettering, and the book is done. So
very nice.
So the book will be done before the campaign ends. So there will be no waiting 6 months, 5 years for you to get this book.
Very cool.
Yeah, that was one of the main things that when I met Kitty, and when we started this project about a year ago, was one of the main things that I stressed. And I says, I want before we even go live, before we go campaigning, I want the book 90 to 100% done before we hit campaign. I was like, as a first-time creator, I don't want people worried about backing this book and going, well, am I ever going to get it or not? I don't know. Is it going to get canceled at the last minute, or am I just going to be waiting 6 years for you to finish? That was one of the main things I wanted to
absolutely
help.
It's a smart way to go.
Yeah. I mean, there's still books I'm waiting on that I bought 6 years ago. I'm still waiting for them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I totally agree with that. And King Leek says, Miss 1776, your name is an instant win. Welcome. Congratulations on finding the badass stream with the redhead as the main character. Not this one, that one. The one I'm cosplaying.
Jesus, Dan, I'm not highlighting that.
I am. I'm doing it. Good hell, Dan. Everyone
doing
loves
it.
a meaty gordita for a crotch.
Nope.
What'd he say?
It's too late. It's already been said, Si. It's already happened. It says everyone loves a meaty gordita for a crotch. Wow.
An open-faced ham sandwich.
Said,
what did you say?
What?
Nothing.
Okay. The Lion says, Dave, good job on getting one of my favorite French Canadians for a cover. Very nice. Okay, so is this like a just a one shot? Are you just writing it all so it'll be fun and entertaining, or are you gonna do a series?
Well, I'm hoping to do a series. It does. The story does conclude, but I did leave it open for a book 2. My goal is everybody in my team has already been paid in full. I paid everybody out of my own pocket for this project.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, so everybody has been paid. So again, there's no worrying about, I mismanaged my money and no one's getting a book now. Sorry. No.
Yeah.
Or anything of that nature. So if I make back the money that I spent on this campaign, I'm going to be using that money to start book 2 of this. So I'm very much hoping I get to write book 2 because I have about half of it written in my head and it's freaking awesome. I drive my artist a little crazy sometimes because he's drawing book 1 here and I'm talking to him about book 2 and he's like, dude, can we focus, please? He's
let
like,
me
can you
let me finish the
this?
one.
And then we'll go to this one. I'm like, sorry, I'm like ADD. Sorry, well, what do you want?
Yeah, I totally understand that for sure. All right, cool. So, you kind of stopped scrolling. I don't know if there's any more to the campaign page that we're not seeing. No? Okay. Risks and challenges, other ways to help. Cool. All right.
So which one are you on? Indiegogo or?
We're on Indiegogo.
Okay, you're on Indiegogo. Okay. I actually paid someone to set that one up because that was my last one that I was setting up, and I do everything through my phone, and for some reason it wasn't working, and just the way it was set up. I actually contacted my logo designer. I was like, dude, I'll set this page up. I'll pay you. I'm done.
Fair.
Yeah, that was one
so
of the most. That was one of the most annoying things is setting up all three of them.
Yeah,
it was just setting up the 2, just setting up Fund My Comics and Kickstarter. I went through 1 tablet and 1 cell phone by the time I was done setting them up.
wow. So,
because it got to that point.
do you have exclusives that are on like one platform that aren't on the others? Is there a benefit to whatever platform people back on, or are they all just carbon copy the same?
No, each platform has their own exclusive cover and their own exclusive cosplay cover, and each platform has their own set of stretch goals, stretch goal perks.
Oh wow,
that's a lot.
So basically, so you really are running 3 separate campaigns, and the stretch goals aren't like you're not combining the money from any of the platforms for the stretch goals.
No, each platform has each platform has their own stretch goals. I mean, like the amount is the amount is the same. Like I reached the first stretch goal. My first stretch goal was even if I made up to $500,
Right.
So that one was reached on Kickstarter, and everybody got a. So now all backers are getting a sticker from that for that one. And then the first stretch goal was met on Fund My Comics, so everybody's getting a sticker who backed it on that one as well. And they're both and all 3 are totally separate goals. So if you back 1 book on all 3 sites, you're gonna get like a ton of free stuff.
Okay. All right. That's the first time I've actually heard of somebody doing it like that, because I feel like that from just from an outsider looking in, that feels like a logistical nightmare, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, trust me, it was like I said, just setting them up. It was definitely not fun. If I do book 2, I'm having my fiance do it. I'm like, I'm not doing this. You do this again.
So I would recommend if you do end up doing a book 2, I would do combined stretch goals so people can back on whatever platform they're the most comfortable with. But the stretch goals are like a group effort kind of thing, as opposed to, oh, I backed on Indiegogo and it didn't hit these stretch goals, but Kickstarter hit these ones. And now I feel like I got gypped.
Well, I mean, oh no, I totally agree. I mean, the reason that I did all 3, and again, this is my very first project. I have never done this before. So when I started this, I knew absolutely nothing, like 0 of how this works, how do you start it, nothing. And luckily I met a group, a really, really great group of other creators and just great guys, who were more than helpful and more than willing to like baby step with me and walk me through this entire process. And
Mhm.
when it came time to picking platforms, I wasn't sure because I've seen books do really great on Kickstarter, and then
Right.
bomb on
I'm not
indie.
I'm not saying don't do multiple platforms. I'm saying don't do your stretch goals as an exclusive to the
Yeah.
platform. Do your stretch goals to be like have your exclusive cosplay covers or whatever covers that you want. That's totally fine. But when you do that with stretch goals, not only are you making it 10 times harder on yourself because now you have 3 separate campaigns that you have to maintain inventory for that you can't cross, which is a lot to try and maintain. But you also have the fact that you might have some consumers who, you know, backed on one platform and felt like they've got a really great deal, and then other people who feel like they got gypped out because they didn't get the same kind of stuff. So
No,
just
I definitely
just
agree
for
with that.
future
And like I said,
reference.
oh yeah, no, and one thing that I'm definitely doing in this is, you know, like I said, I'm learning as I'm going, and also just
Mhm.
I'm very open minded when people wanna, you know, have advice or ideas for me. I'm always open minded about it. I've
Absolutely,
met
and
the
that's what we do on this
I've
stream.
met the
So
group of people that have been a little too open minded about voicing their opinion.
yeah, well, and that's the thing is understanding as a creator. The thing that I would say, right? Welcome any and all opinions, but be very selective with the ones that you're going to listen to, because there's a lot of people
Oh
that
yeah,
have a lot of things to say. Yeah, go ahead, Sai.
That's
Sorry.
okay. I've just been waiting while you guys tag team and don't breathe. So here's the exclusive one on
I'm
Indiegogo.
Italian. We can do this all day long.
Here's the Indiegogo exclusive cover,
Yes.
Yep.
the one with the flag. Now, next, we have the Fund My Comic exclusive cover, which is not actually in the body of the campaign. You will only see it on the perk over on the side.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I would try to add a bigger image in the body of the campaign so people can see.
He has them on the other ones, just not this one. So that's why I'm
That,
pointing
yeah.
it out.
Yeah, I didn't get it on that one. And I was gonna refix the campaign on Fun My Comics, but the way that Luke has that set up is that if you change or add anything to the detailed description page, you have to go through the approval process all over again. You can't
So
just
to make it easier for you, if you go and change it,
Or just
send him a
put it on the
DM.
updates. Put it on the updates tab.
I mean,
You can
yeah,
do
you
that
could
too.
do that too. But if you did add it, so I know that it goes back through an approval process because he's trying to make sure people don't bait and switch.
right, which I totally
But
understand with that process. I'm like, yeah.
And then the Kickstarter one. Sorry, gotta find it.
oh wow,
Is someone asleep?
My fiance.
no,
That's my
uh,
I thought you had narcolepsy, Dave.
Dave has fallen asleep. We will cover his tears for him.
I did that once on one stream. I was up literally for 24 hours, and we were talking all night, and we were talking about stuff, and my friend actually called me was texting me on the cell phone, like he's like, dude, wake up, you're asleep on camera. I'm like, oh, shit.
Nice. All right, so here's the Kickstarter exclusive cover. Then, as you mentioned, there are 3 exclusive cosplay prints or covers, whichever it actually is. So let me go back and show those. And this is so the audience can see and buy it on the place that they want to buy it. Let me see here.
I don't think I have I have to go back and fix that one because I don't think I actually ever. Yeah, we it's in the bundle. It's not on that picture for some reason. It didn't come up, but if you scroll down to the bundles, it's in there.
This one?
Yep.
That's the stickers, though.
No, it's the stickers, and then
Oh,
that's
that's
the
the
cosplay
stickers.
cover.
Okay, so let me see here. So that's
Yeah, I
that
forgot. Yeah, that
cosplay
one.
cover.
That one, for some reason, the image didn't load on Indiegogo when we went to go put it on there. For some reason, wasn't sure why. It's one of
If
those
So
you
the
weird.
don't have a
front
backer, you
facing
can still edit it.
Yeah, that one I have to re-edit and get in there and fix.
arms crossed is
Uh-huh.
Indiegogo.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then side facing. Sorry, gotta find it. Yeah, there we go. Side facing flex
With little
is
booty.
Fund My Comic.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones that she did. I love that pose.
Yeah.
And then
And the other really cool thing about all the cosplay covers is that she's gonna sign them too.
Nice.
nope, that's the cosplay print with her showing her ass and grinning over her shoulder. I'm trying to find the Kickstarter cover. 1 second. Scroll back to the top.
So Ion says, "Give Me the Red" should be a show theme on this channel. Maybe for the Friday account. Cool down. Do you mean regen? You mean for regen? Show me the red. I mean,
Okay, I found it. Oh, not the entire damn screen. There we go.
there we are.
That one.
And then that one's the Kickstarter one.
Correct. All right. So you've seen the differences.
Yes.
That way I don't have to go back and show each of these as we go on. And there's different art that's posted for different things for the different sites. So go find it on your own.
It is
Because
a lot.
there's a lot.
It is a lot to try and cover.
There's a lot, and there's a lot that there's a lot there to see. That's not on Indiegogo. So there's a lot there to sell you on this project. Let it sell you is the point.
Yes. So should we go over, since you're on Kickstarter now, should we go over just the tiers? Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, I've teamed up with Celestra, who did a book called Lizzo Ray, and if you back my book, and then on the add-ons, if you get any one of his books, if you scroll back up, you'll get that 6x9 print for free. Yeah, so if you back Rogue, and then if you back Lizzo Ray too, which is on the add-on sections on Kickstarter, you'll get that 6x9 print absolutely free.
Very cool.
All right. So which one are we doing the tiers of, Shae? Pick one.
Just the one that you're on now is fine.
Okay.
There's no need for you to break down and resend.
I'm afraid we're gonna hear a screen being broken if we ask.
All right, so Dave, we're going to let you go through and tell us about your tiers. So what do we have here first off? The main cover?
We have the standard cover, which is by the artist Kitty Cuss, and it was one of the things that he wanted to do was the Akira slide homage.
Very nice.
So that is the main cover. That's on all three sites. So that is the standard main cover for the book.
Okay, awesome.
Right,
I really like that. I think that's well done too.
Yeah, he really is down. I am so glad I found him. Like honestly, I love his style of artwork. He's really good.
All right, so I have a way to do
snoring is making me laugh. I'm sorry.
You what?
The snoring is making me laugh.
There. Now I have all three in one window.
Oh,
Just
wow. Look
sharing
at
the
you.
window.
Look at you getting all fancy on us.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you have your Kickstarter exclusive cover.
I got
Okay.
sticker.
Yeah.
Then I
That
have
one.
some sticker add-ons, and then the exclusive cover, which I love. Actually, it's one of my favorites.
Find it. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah,
Very
it's
nice.
one of my favorites. I love that cover, and that is exclusive only on Kickstarter. And again, Kitty drew that one. And then we have the Punisher homage cover, which was done by Simon. Yep, who does Natverse. Had him do that cover for me. Well, actually, he picked that cover. I gave him I contacted him when I was starting this project. I was like, dude, I bought your very first book you had. I was like, I love your artwork. I was like, would you please do a cover for me for my very first project? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. And then I sent him a whole bunch of homage covers that I grew up with that really meant a lot to me. And one of them was that Punisher cover. And he was like, oh, I got that one. He goes, nope. He goes, I'm doing that one. I was like, it's all you. Have fun. Like, here's the character sheet. Here's the character sheet. Have fun. And then that one, the New Mutants 87 homage cover, that was done by Mike.
Mike
who
McMahon.
who does USA Assassin. And again, I gave him a bunch of homage covers that I like, and that was the one that he picked. I was like, all right, here's all the character sheets for the characters. I was like, have fun. Let me know when you're done.
Draw your attention to the underboob. Nice detail, Mike.
Yeah,
if you're still in the chat.
Mike has real good attention to detail with that underboob.
Yes.
Very much appreciated, Mike.
Yes.
And
that's awesome. And I love the punky hairstyle that she's got. I feel like it's just
very 80s.
Perfect. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And then the chrome foil, if I can find it. There we go.
Yep.
There it is.
That's done by the Art of Matthew. He did the sticker perk for the email signups for Kickstarter, and I love his artwork. I love how he draws, and he was actually having a discount on his commission sales, literally a week before the campaign launched. And I was like, because I have no self-control. And I was like, you want to do a cover for me real quick? He's like, yeah. And we came up with that idea, and that is it's also limited on Kickstarter. I'm only doing 25 copies of it. And the final version will be printed in chrome foil. And if you're an 80s, 90s child growing up, you remember those covers, and they were the coolest things ever.
Very cool.
The actual cover will not have the rest of this on it. Well, let's say it'll have it, but a gust of wind, putter.
Yes, the wind will putter. Yes.
King Week says, I'll be getting the Mike cover just because it's Mike. Soul Ion says there's quite a bit of underboob on the project. It must be a theme.
Underboob, through boob.
All the boob.
Over boob.
We like boobs. What do you want?
All the boob.
You want to go back up, so that was above the chromium.
There we go.
That one is by far my I'm still shocked that I have that one today. I actually got a hold of Tim Vigil to do that cover for me. And he doesn't do social media at all. He has a Twitter account, but he hasn't been on it, I think, in like 5-6 years. So
Wow.
I found him online. He had his own, web page, and he had a commission sheet, and I'm like, okay, I know the difference between doing a commission and somebody doing a cover for you. I was like, there's no way he's going to do a cover for me. I'm like, no way. I'm like, as a first time nobody writer, indie crowdfunding guy. I was like, there's no way he's going to even acknowledge me. And I emailed him, and he contacted me back like 2 or 3 days later. And he was like, what's your book about? And show me some pictures of your character. I gave him a brief description of what the book was. I sent him a whole bunch of pictures from the covers and just pinups that I had people do for me. He messaged me back. He's like, yo, your character is booty badass. He goes, I will draw you a cover. And he was like, I'm going to draw your character subduing a guy with her ass. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm like, go right ahead.
It
So
just reminds me of that scene
had
in
a-
Police Academy where the instructor restrains that guy. She flips him onto the exercise mat and then just sits down. And who's next? And then everyone like stands up trying to jump over each other to be next.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Shae.
Well,
Sorry.
Ian has a very important question. Very important question. He wants to know, is that a post-mortem face sitting?
A what?
Is the guy still alive?
Post-mortem is then like she killed him and then sat on him. Or sat on him and then he died.
We're going to go with death by suffocation.
Death by snooze.
There you go.
Death by snooze.
Best death ever.
Indeed. All right.
And then, of course, cosplay cover.
Yes. Which is down here somewhere.
Yep. No, it's 6x9. I think it's
up.
That's up.
I don't think I have it up there, actually.
Oh.
Which is really weird.
Well, it's weird then.
That was rude to me. I should. Oh,
It's
no,
right
there it is. There's there. I'm like, no, I know I put it up there. Yeah, Lynn was just awesome to work with. She really, really was. Sweetest person you'll ever meet. Looks like she'll break your neck, like if you look at her the wrong way, but she's honestly the sweetest person that there is. When I started this project, I was looking at other campaigns and other projects to get ideas to see what worked, what sold, and I saw a couple campaigns that did cosplay covers, and I was like, I'm going to do a cosplay cover. I have no idea how I'm going to find somebody. And because Lynn's a professional cosplayer and model.
Yep.
And one of her cosplay photos came across my time feed, and I says, yep, that's the physique and look of my character. That's what she looks like. That's how she's built. And I messaged her and I was like, have you ever done a comic book cover before? She's like, no. I'm like, do you want to do a comic book cover? She's like, yes, I'm on board. And she was on from there on. And I told her about the character, told her what the story was. I sent her a copy of the script. And she was more than eager to jump right on.
Yeah. That's very cool. She did a good job. She did
an amazing job. She really, really did.
All right. So now we have your limited naughty cosplay cover. Very nice, Solaya. I agree.
This is by Bad Hunter 115.
Yep.
Cool. So how many are you limiting this to?
That one's only limited to 25 copies as well.
Okay.
So
nice.
And then I got
so this is where you start kind of all of your bundles, right? So you've got the double trouble.
Yep.
You've got 3 covers, you got 4 covers, you got all the covers.
Yeah, and then if you get the ultimate bundle, which I called "Give Me the Red,"
Give Me the Red. Mm.
you will actually get a free cover, a free She-Hulk comics cover if you purchase the big bundle there. And I have the picture. If you scroll down, I have it on there somewhere. Yeah. No, keep going down. Going down right there.
The censored one.
Yeah, that one, that you will get absolutely free. There'll be a free cover, and the only way to get it is if you get the big bundle there.
Okay.
Nice.
Very cool. And is that big bundle available on all of the platforms or just on Kickstarter?
On all the platforms, yes. All the bundles are the same. I mean, obviously, some of the covers are swapped out, but yeah, the bundles themselves are the same.
Okay, perfect. So you said that your first stretch goal was stickers for 2 of the 3 platforms that's been unlocked.
Yes. I actually didn't didn't post them on the platforms. But I sent everybody, I emailed everybody, I did an update on the platforms and sent everybody what the stickers will look like. There are actually 2 stickers by a really great guy that I met online too. Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart here. Okay. Oh God, total brain fart. But he did a lot of stretch goals for me. So yeah, and then hopefully I really like his work too. I want to work with him on a future project if this first project works out.
Very cool. Very cool. So what are some other stretch goals that you have in mind? Like I know they're going to be different among the various platforms, but just kind of give us a little rundown of what you got in mind.
Well, most of them are either stickers or mini 6x9 prints. I'm trying to see if I could do bookmarks. I again never done this before, so I asked a lot in on Twitter. I was like, hey, what does everybody like for stretch goals, and what do people like? And the number one thing everybody was like, stickers. And I'm like, okay, stickers. Well, I'll do stickers.
Super easy to do, thankfully. The other, the thing that I love patches. We've actually know a guy that does really good quality patches and has worked with a couple different people. So if you decide that you're interested in going that route, they pack flat, just like stickers and prints and stuff like that do. But
yeah, I mean, that was one of the reasons why I didn't make a stretch goal sheet for the platforms, because I was like, well, I'm going to play it by ear, and I don't know what I'm going to do for each one. And I might keep doing stickers. I might do a patch. I might try to see if I could do a button, or maybe even a keychain. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first stretch goal.
Cyborg has an important thing for you. It says the highest tier, Give Me the Red, is on all 3 platforms, but it is $10 higher on Fund My Comic.
Yep. So just keep that in mind when you guys back, guys. And it appears to be the same across all 3, as in like the same items, at least judging by the picture that's used.
I will have to double check that then, and have to change that then.
Yep. Well, and see, that's another reason why we're bringing it to your attention, so you have a chance to correct it if that wasn't your intent, or
nope, that was not my intent.
Yeah. So that might be one of the reasons why maybe you don't have as much of a showing on that tier on Fund My Comic.
Yeah, no, I will definitely change that later today.
Okay.
Very nice.
So this is Kickstarter.
Yeah.
This is Indiegogo.
Uh-huh.
And here's Fund My Comic.
And then Fund My Comic.
Okay.
Yep.
ADD. It's my excuse
It's all
for
right.
everything. That's my excuse for everything, and it always works.
Well,
Thank you, Lee.
and that's the thing is you had like one or two things you were already thinking about doing up on my comics. So if you just go and edit it all and then send Luke a message and let him know, then he should be able to review and get it back approved.
Well, I don't think adding a reward tier doesn't require it to be set in the review. Only if you replace the description part, and only if you change the description page like that you're looking at now with all the pictures on it. Only if you change that, you have to go back for review, which I understand, because you don't want somebody setting it up and then getting approved, then deleting everything and just putting something else up there and be like,
right,
we didn't approve any of this stuff, and none of this stuff is what you're selling, or you're not, so yeah. I totally get it. Like, yeah, we got to cover ourselves.
Well, regardless, the idea was if you're already going to be updating, and if you needed to go through a review, then it would be simple to do it all at one fail swoop. But no, I think this is awesome. It looks like a really fun project. You said, you're looking at fulfilling really soon because you've already got everything ready to go, and it'll just be the little bits and pieces and getting the prints, like everything printed up. So that's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start doing actually some of the perks, because one of the other really cool perks that I have, and again, it's exclusive, each one has their own. For the first 50 backers, everybody gets a 6x9 print right off the rip for the first 50.
Very cool.
So those I'm gonna actually get printed probably like next week or so, and get those all set.
Very cool.
And then start on some of the other ones too.
That's awesome. Sai, do you have any other questions for Dave about the campaign?
No, I don't. The only thing I'd say is just consider, like Shae was saying at the beginning, consider if you're going to do all three, just consider unifying them on campaign 2. Spare yourself the headache and the setup.
The extra work, yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's a lot of extra work.
Oh yeah, no. If I go, hopefully, I'm very much hoping I get to do book 2. I will most likely just do it on one site. And that's going to be the one that sells the most on this campaign. That's the way I look at it. Is like, well, whichever one does the best, that's the one I'll use and continue to use.
Yep, that's fair. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Is there any other little tidbits before we watch your trailer that you want to let everyone know before we wrap?
Buy my book.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to Red Valkyrie. Make sure you ring that bell so you can get notifications when we go live. Maybe become a member. We love having new members. It makes us so happy. And don't forget to go and back Rogue, the American Dream, on whatever platform of your choosing. They're all in the description. And if you're watching this on replay, leave us a comment. We'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned for the trailer. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to the new American order. Please be advised of the following. No freedom of religion. No red or processed meat. No smoking or alcohol usage. All civilians over 16 years of age must work a minimum of 40 hours per week. Anyone in violation of the new American policies will be deported or executed. Thank you and enjoy your stay.
Sugar, your rules are starting to piss me off.